Kitty Gaming here, and we're back for another gaming video on itch.io. And so a few things to talk about. I have to use my phone for this one because when trying to use Filmora screen, whenever I record like the actual gameplay so I can try and get the audio better, it just turns into a green screen and I'm not sure how to fix that. And then whenever I just record the regular screen itself and not the video game, the audio is still kind of crappy, and I want you guys to get the full audio of this game. So unfortunately, I'm gonna have to use my phone. Once again, screen recording still a work in progress, so just please bear with me here. I'm doing the best that I can. I don't know how to use Filmora screen, and I don't know why it's doing the green screen. But today we're playing Siren. If you see Markiplier, Jacksepticeye play this game, we are going to play this game because it not only looks cool, but yeah, let's just get right into it. Oh, right click. Erica reported missing. I was here to take a look around at them. Hopefully they're not hurt. Is that a warning siren? Where could that be coming from? I don't like that. I'm so sorry, guys. It's a backpack. Maybe we belong to the missing hiker, but why would he leave it here? It's getting dark and I don't like it. Stretch marks. Scratch marks. Could be from an animal I know. Scrap a t-shirt looks like a struggle. Oh, I don't like this. More strange scratch marks. I can't talk. Scratch marks seem to lead up here. Oh, it's getting dark. I don't like spooky, scary. Oh, God. What the hell? I should take a closer look. Could that be... Oh my God. I don't like that, dude. Ah! Ah! Just run. Just run. That shit gives me PTSD, dude. You have no idea. Dude, that's actually triggering my anxiety so bad, dude. Like, you have no idea. I'm shaking so bad. Oh my God. Leave. Oh my God. Dude. Oh no. Dude. You have no idea how much that triggers my PTSD and my anxiety. I'm fine, guys, don't worry, but no, just no. Dude, growing up, okay, we're gonna look more into the Siren Head character, but we're gonna, dude, look at this. That triggered my, oh my God. That triggered my everything so bad. Evildoer. Growing up, I hated that noise. So if you don't know what that noise is, that wasn't originally like an Amber Alert sign. That always came on when I was little, when I was living with my mom and stepfather. That came on constantly. Whenever there was an Amber Alert around, it like knocked out like literally everything, and that came on. The fucking, oh man, and like the white noise was always a thing when my TV went out, because when I was little I always slept with the TV on, and it would always be like high like noise, like a really high noise, so like I would always wake up to it. It freaked me out so bad, and just playing that game and hearing that come on just made me so fucking anxious. Oh my, I hated that. I was so scared of that, and I'm still so scared of that. God, look at this thing, dude. Look at it. Oh. She was on vacation with her husband and they were scoping out graveyards on the way, as you do when she saw it, rising on the old cemetery, big as an old Maqueda Bay telephone pole. Was this kind of some bizarre art piece all the authorities had gotten wise to yet? Even as she stepped to the car, the megaphones on its heads, quote unquote, screeched to life. 9, 18, 1, child 17, remove, vile. A buzzing doubled voice screamed random words at her. At this point, it jerked into motion, sliding down the hill towards her. That's a Tumblr caption for the original drawing of Siren Head. Siren Head is a hostile, cryptid, and urban legend created by his artist Trevor Henderson. He's a tall, mysterious humanoid creature for his odd appearance and the various sounds he echoes out of his head, as his name suggests. His head is a pair of sirens with mouths that he used to kill any victims he unfortunately comes across. God. Biography. Oh, Jesus. Occupation, stalker. Superhuman strength, speed, stealth, and shapeshifting, possibly. Stalking, lurking, chasing, and tormenting his victims. Lure, murder, chasing, tormenting its victims. Possibly eat its victims, survive, possible. Crime, stalking, murder, mass murder, kidnapping, and man-eating, possibly. Type of villain, monster, stalker. Siren Head is a 40-foot-tall humanoid creature with heavily emaciated near-skeletal frame covered in dried, mummified flesh and color of rusty metal. Its limbs are disproportionately long and thin, with its arms and its legs ending in huge bony hands, where its heads and neck would be as thin as poles of flesh with two sirens attached to them, hence the name, and several black wires snaking around its neck and to its upper shoulders pressing against its abdomen. These speakers are the only metal parts of its body, fused into the neck by tendrils of the skin, capable of swiveling around its head like an owl. Some of the images depict Siren Head's speakers with toothy, lipless, human-like jaws and long, retractable, thin, snake-like tongue. Through Henderson, he said that the teeth are only visible on certain radio frequencies. True to its name, Siren Head speakers can play various types of loud noises, typically air-raid sirens, garbled music, conversations, number station broadcasts, or emergency broadcasts. When mimicking its prey, a distinctive distortion in the voice is always present, due to the sound of being played through sirens instead of vocal cords or other organic means of creating noise. As expected, Siren Head is very hostile and dangerous. Siren Head is mainly located in rural towns and wooded areas. The victim of Siren Head are lost travelers, hikers, and even children. If sounds of someone in distress are released, it can be a method of Siren Head trying to lure the victim to the woods. Since Siren Head can blend in very well within trees, people do not even notice it. It can make a brutal attack at any time and capture its victims, while the sound of their loved ones are being played in Siren Head's sightings. The first sighting of Siren Head, this sounds like it's an actual fucking, actual thing. This cannot be an actual thing. This makes me so fucking scared. But I know this is just, a creepypasta. I'm really hoping that it is. The first sighting of Siren Head occurred in 1966 when a family on vacation in the Arizona desert captured an image of Siren Head near two telephone poles. About 30 years later, on July 16th, 1995, Chad and his friends were hiking in the woods on Tynard Creek, where they found the Siren Head to be lurking. According to Chad, his friends got snatched by something gigantic striding through the trees, which mimicked their voice. Chad was found alive with a few injuries while his friends were gone, either taken or killed by Siren Head. In total, there have been about 9 reports of Siren Head that were released by victims. One example is a photo of Siren Head on the streets in Indiana where citizens have started disappearing. However, these many incidents are not the first depictions of Siren Head. Ancient cave paintings of Siren Head depicted him engaging in combat with ancient humans and have been found all over the continent of North America, which indicates that Siren Head is not a new species on the Earth. There have been also sightings of the creature that resemble Siren Head but lack similar features. Through these sightings are implied to be just the same Siren Head, shapeshifting into different forms to adapt to new environments. As Trevor confirmed that Siren Head is only one of its species, he's responded to asks on Tumblr about his creations, possibly being a part of his species. He name-dropped Siren Head, Longhorse, Bonesworth, and Mr. Mascot, and a few monsters that are only one of his kind. For example, a foot of Siren Head got leaked when it appeared to be resembling a street light, standing in a position where it's trying to blend in with other street lights lining the sidewalk. It's very possible that Siren Head has the ability to transform into various structures in order to better blend into surroundings and lure its victims. However, there are also theories that Siren Head is actually a hostile species, and that there used to be a lot of creatures similar to Siren Head which are now deceased, and Siren Head is the last remaining of a species that can always Trevor had posted a possible sighting. Did you say possible sighting? No. No. Dude. Many missing but removed significantly found population. Many didn't enter the home in the streets and they by the corpse having an ear busted from a soft tissues. It just... Dude, that's scary. I don't want that, man. Trevor has posted another possible sighting of Siren Head, which is noticeably different from the usual sightings. The picture shows variation of Siren Head, with many more sounds on its neck, with about the 5 being visible. The caption also describes the majority of the population, either in the neighborhood or small town, were found dead in their homes or on the streets with burst eardrums and soft tissues, which is odd, as Siren Head has not done anything similar to this before. The fact that many of the corpses were not taken, Siren Head has led to someone to theorize that it was killed them for sport. Though the theory is not confirmed, as many people were also reported missing, meaning they could be taken by Siren Head for food or other reasons. It's still not known why Siren Head has used this unconventional killing tactic. Dude, that's not okay. It sounds like it's making it like a real thing, like it's actually real. This cannot be real. Oh my god, it's making me remind myself, like, my dad has watched sightings of, like, things that are not real, like skinwalkers or, like, fucking wendigos and goblins. Gypsy! Dude, this is not okay at all. I don't like this in the video game. As a video game developer created a video game called Siren Head, where the player portraying a forest ranger is supposed to escape the Siren Head inside the woods while searching for a missing hiker. At the beginning of the game, the player starts with 2 ramps with their car. The player then turns around and explores the wood, hearing a noise in the distance sounding like a siren. Further on, the player sees various scratch marks along the ground and a few, such as backpacks and a t-shirt covered in bushes. At the end of the woods, the player finds a mutilated dead traveler with blood on the ground. Once the player turns around, Siren Head appears behind the player. Siren Head will start chasing the player, releasing various amounts of sound through its siren, slashing its claws when he gets closer to the player. The player's goal is to run back to the car and escape Siren Head. If Siren Head gets close enough, the glitch effects start appearing, and Siren Head would eventually grab the player, killing them instantly by lifting them and dropping them to the ground. So that's what that is. Personality. Oh god. Powers and abilities and trivia. Yeah, can there be a trivia saying, this shit's fake? Please do not think that it's an actual real thing, because that's where my brain's going right now. Like, that's not okay. It's bad enough I already feel like I'm seeing and hearing things constantly. Siren Head is a very aggressive, remorseless, and skilled predator, which makes it very dangerous. It seems to have some kind of degree of intelligence due to its tactics such as camouflaging within forest and mimicking sounds like voices to hide, form, and lure its prey. Other than that, nothing much else is known about Siren Head's ways of thinking through unconfirmed theories suggest that it's last of its kind, so it might have a strong will to survive, possibly developing the camouflage skills to hide from dangerous creatures. Though this is again not confirmed, Siren Head is not above fooling people with their friends' voices, and one sighting of him suggests he also blocks out the screams and devours his victims with his own sounds, ensuring that there is no chance that anyone will help them. This is most likely to ensure a successful hunt by confusing and disorienting the prey, though it also might be a form of cruelty. Siren Head is also sometimes does not consume its victims seen in the Siren video game, meaning it's possible to kill that it possibly kills for sport or any other reasons. The latest possible sighting of Siren Head shows him performing a very dangerous, never seen before killing tactic. For unknown reasons, Siren Head chose to kill many people in the town neighborhood by bursting their eardrums and soft tissues. It is not known whether Siren Head produces a specific sound, such as an effect, or simply made a noise when it saw enough to do so. Many of the residents were left behind and not taken by Siren Head, suggesting that Siren Head started killing large groups of humans just for the sake of it, which is odd, as it never performed such a sizable action before, usually only stalking and killing a small group of individuals. It is possible this is a multi-head version of Siren Head as a subspecies, though Trevor has not confirmed whether this is the case. And then mimicry. Siren Head has the ability to release sounds of news broadcasts, human conversations, sounds, and screams. One report claims that Siren Head was able to kill a group of people mimicking their friend's voice. Another post caption suggests that Siren Head can use this broadcast to block out the cries of their victims. The latest sighting shows 5-headed siren using the loud sounds possible to kill off many people, as were found burst with eardrums and soft tissues. Strength. It is believed that Siren Head is extremely powerful due to his size. Siren Head is able to break down trees or various heavy objects at will. Speed. In one sighting of Siren Head, a couple reported that Siren Head could be incredibly agile. The couple were driving home until they saw a graveyard. They ended up checking out the grave where they saw Siren Head. According to the story, Siren Head started running towards them at an extreme rapid pace. Stealth. Some say the Siren Head is a stronger moving relative of trees, which is why the reason Siren Head can blend into the forest or behind a tree. He can stay motionless for days at a time and blend into his surroundings, whichever mentioning on his Tumblr that Siren can cling to ceilings, sometimes make his body blend with wires and look like a PA system. Stating that he might have used this tactic to take several people in Detroit. Trevor also mentioned that Siren Head makes no sound while moving, that he could be almost completely silent. He had another post saying that he was able to move when someone's back was turned without the person knowing. Jesus. Transformation. Siren Head appears to be a shapeshifter, being able to transform his head into actual sirens and street lights. While Trevor mentioned this on Twitter, the Siren Head was once possibly able to disguise himself as a piece of home furnishing or pipes in the wall to kidnap a family of 4. He was seemingly able to somehow take them from their homes in the new form and lure them without having to break in. As the only sign of disappearance was the open backyard patio door. The latest sighting shows a multi-headed variation which could either be a subspecies of the same Siren Head, creating more silence on its side to kill many, many more people. In that case, the Siren Head could also remove individuals' organs. Jesus. And then there's trivia. Siren Head was created by Trevor Henderson, who's known for making very bizarre creatures over the internet. Cartoon Cat, Crunchy Road Creature, Bridge Worms, the man with the upside down face, Long Horse. I want to actually take a look at these. Crunchy Road Creature. Ew! What the fuck? What is this thing? The Smile Room? Ugh. No, thank you. Man with it. Ooh, I don't like that. Long Horse? A do-gooder. Ew, no. Oh, that looks so creepy. The only parts of Siren Head that were man-made were its sirens and rise, which are fused into dry, mummified skin. While asleep, Siren Head produces white noises. According to Henderson, Siren Head would be unaffected by EMP, as it's mostly organic. On Twitter, Trevor posted his artwork calling it patron saint of going missing without a trace of creepy dread or bad thing coming. Interesting, his artwork features iterations of Siren Head with additional smaller siren on snake, opposed to the usual two-headed design. This might mean that Siren Head was redesigned. Siren Head was proposed to be an SCP Foundation as a non-canon SCP-6789, but it's yet to be officialized. Trevor has confirmed that Siren Head and Long Horse are aware of one another, possibly being enemies due to the different views of humanity. Not because Long Horse is nice. Trevor confirmed that Siren Head is the only one of his species when responding to us on Tumblr about his creation, possibly being part of his species. His name dropped Siren Head, Long Horse, Bonesworth, and Mr. Mascot a few times of creatures of their kind. Siren Head moves like a non-stop motion creation, and its movement is nearly completely silent. Dude, that's not okay. I know this is... I don't know. I know this is all made up, assumingly, but it's just creepy how he puts it. It's creepy how Trevor Henderson puts it. Because it's like, I know he's just made up a story, but fuck, look at this. I don't like it, man. I don't like it. It's so scary. Like, this makes me seem like it's real. Oh, yeah, it was first sighted in 1966. Oh, and that people back in fucking... You know, it was once on the ancient fucking... God, where was it? Back in the ancient Greek. That it was on fucking headstones and carved paintings. Like, that just doesn't seem okay. Like, but I know that it's fake. I hope. Anyways, I'm sorry for this way of recording. Once again, I'm still trying to figure out how to use Filmora Screen. And I wanted to get audio for this game, but there wasn't much audio to go. There wasn't much audio I could do from when screen recording, so I apologize. But on that note, I hope you all enjoyed. If you're new to my channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Gives your video a thumbs up. Also hit the bell so you're notified when I make videos, which is every Friday. I love you guys. Thank you so much for everything, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.